space and is able to like put his opponent in uncomfortable situations.
I like Moon working around this up B. Nice.
Moon did like everything right.
Yeah.
Okay, Moon, keep it going.
Oh, Moon! Moon, did he do it? Oh my God! Yo! Moon scouting out these shine grabs. He's looking like a god.
Oh, he's the moon, man. The moon. De la luna.
3, 2, 1, go!
My name is Ryan Coker Welch. My gaming tag is The Moon. I use Smash to support myself for now. I think I started in 2013. And the tournament that actually helped me, I will never forget this ever. I went to ROM 6 and I had $40 to my name. And I was like, all right, I want to go to this event. I didn't care. I was like, I just want to go. I want to have fun. And I ended up getting third.
And you hear the crowd.
The crowd is chanting the moon.
They're not booing. They're saying the moon.
I won like $300 and something. That was my first time I actually got top 3 with 2 gods at the event. You know, Hungrybox congratulated me, and he's like, give it up to the moon.
What a response.
But the moon, congratulations, and Hungrybox paying his due.
And I was like, wow, I could actually be good at this game. I'm going to give it a try. Because I want to do what I like. I don't want to do stuff I don't enjoy. The reason why Melee is so appealing is just the nostalgic feel that you have with all these characters in this one game. It's just a beat-em-up game.
Over 20 unexpected characters in one big brawl. Now that's a fight. Super Smash Bros. Melee.
You know, my mom and my aunt, they pretty much took care of me, and even my grandmother before she passed away. And my cousins, they taught me play games, have fun. And that's what actually kept me out of the streets and trouble, because New York City is big, and there's a lot of areas where you don't want to go, you don't want to end up in. The era I came in, I felt like a hybrid of the old school players and the new school players. One of my great friends, DJ Nintendo, he helped me learn the game a lot.
I'm looking crisp.
So I learned a lot of old school stuff from like 08 and below, and then I learned a lot of new school stuff from 2010, where I started, 2013. And the progress I made would have never happened if it wasn't for my friends helping me understand the game and knowledge. That was one thing that a lot of newer players lacked, was knowledge of the game.
Oh, the move! DJ must have told him something, because you can see DJ's head right there.
He's like, yeah, I taught him that.
For Super Smash Brothers, we don't have energy bars. Ours is percentage based and knockback based, meaning that the longer you get hit, the further your character goes. Fighting games, they don't have blast zones. They just have a fixed screen, and you can corner yourself. In Smash, you could jump off the stage. Just in fighting games, they don't have that. It's a community. It's not just a game to us. It's like when there's specific games that get a next sequel or a next installment, everybody transitions over, and that becomes the new game. But in Smash is a different world, whereas the Melee community will stick with each other. Yes, the game did come out in 2001, but we're still learning things. The game still feels pretty new when I learn new stuff. The depth of the game is so real. The data was already there. We just didn't know how to implement it. That's the reason why we still play and we still love it. And I'm still glad it's like popular and it's getting the exposure it actually needs. Some days I feel like a nomad. It's like I just travel everywhere so much. Like I'm never home. I'm never in the city most of the time. Or when I'm in the city, it's like 3 days, 2 days, and I'll leave. Big House, that's always a must every year. This has like the highest caliber of players. And it went from like 100 players and to now we have 1,500 plus players. So this is not just a small stage, this is a big stage. I would love to have a sponsor so that I won't have to worry about travel expenses all the time. And that would just ease my mind and I could play to my best ability. Not saying that I don't try to play to my best ability, but when you have things already covered for you, you start to be yourself more instead of saying, how am I gonna get this? How am I gonna get here? So Big House is a stepping stone that can help me pursue my career to find a sponsor. If I perform well, at least top 12, at least. First Big House, I got 13. It was Big House 4.
Big House 5, I underperformed and I ended up getting 33rd. So coming to this Big House, I wanted to get a better placing than last year.
I'm not afraid of any player. I actually like to play any player, but the people that will give me hard times, and I know for sure based up on matchups, would be the Captain Falcon players, which consist of like Gatsu, Wizrobe, possibly Gravy. I believe Gravy's here, and even None. I know for a fact None's coming. And he's really strong against Smart. I just dislike Falcon. He's not fun to fight. The first day, you're not even playing yet, and then when you get your pool, you're like, oh, I'm the strongest one. It's like a shark in a little pond.
I remember when I first started off, I never thought I was going to be anybody in bracket. But the more you train, the more you practice, you start to see the novice level, intermediate levels, and then like the expert levels. And like you call it like somebody's their own pool. Like this is my pool because most likely I'll dominate in that pool.
I don't remember the first time I saw him play. I think I just saw him kind of come up out of nowhere. I just remember seeing one of his matches one day. I don't remember who it was against, but the way his Marth moves is so Marth. I don't know how else to describe it besides that. He just knows the character super well. He never goes out like a buster. He's always very consistent and takes all the best players to their limit. I don't know anybody like him. The things that he says blows my mind. He's definitely somebody to watch out for. He's one of the best Marths I've ever played.
Coming from New York City, I definitely had a lot of perks and advantages. We had DJ, the knowledge master of this game, D1. We had Warrior Knight as well, which is the second best Bowser in New York City. We also had Prague. Those people taught me a lot of things. So thank God I had them. And it's just a thing about New York City. We could talk to each other without any filter. Like, you just set the invisible wall aside. It's like, yo, man, like, what are you doing? Like, come back. Stop dying. We're not actually upset at each other, but it sounds like it because we have like a New York tone. And it's like, yo, stop jumping over there. Like, stop getting hit. What are you doing? And as the more I kept playing, I started to realize they're telling me this because they want to help me. They're not telling me this to make fun of me. Even though we would laugh, it's like, oh, you did that the 15th time. So I thank God I actually live in this scene for that, and it helped me grow.
All right, guys. So I had a pretty hard bracket. I had to fight Uau, then I had to fight a well-known player named Kels from Chicago. That was the qualifier match to get into Top 64. So tomorrow at 11 a.m., I play Top 64, and I have to play against one of the best Fox players in the world. His name is Lucky, sponsored by Selfless GG. And pretty much, I'm happy I made Top 64. I didn't make Top 64 last year, but I did make it the year prior to last year. So I'm back on my game, and I just can't wait to see more of these beautiful matches that's left. And I'm just gonna have a good night with everybody, celebrate mini food celebration, spend a little bit extra than what I usually spend. Because you know sometimes you have to treat yourself.
He's coming right now. 102.
That was completely my fault. I actually misread the schedule, and I was like, oh, all right, I got enough time. And everybody's like, hey, where are you? Where are you about to get DQ? Where are you? Where? And it's just running down, and I'm like, and I was like, I have to get here. it's disrespectful for me to come late. I won my opponents early, and I don't like coming late for a bracket, and I apologize for that. Thank God they gave me a chance.
Like, he just keeps finding himself in the corner over and over again. Moon's choosing like a different edge guard option every single time. Oh my god. See ya.
Yep. I couldn't tell if he was going to make it or not. I knew it was going to be super close.
And it mattered so much.
Yeah, Lucky needs to really get something out of this. He kind of has to clean up his stock right now.
Oh, you need to grab that.
I like where he was going with it. He just didn't quite react to the roll. Oh my goodness.
Good stuff from Moon.
He just saw his opportunity and he just took it.
And that's what I was about to say. He did that so much during that set. He closed out his stocks really, really quickly.
It's funny, since I live in New York City, it's like called the city that never sleeps. And I feel like it's true because I'll get like 2 hours and I'll feel okay. For me, in my mind, I'll feel okay. But I know it's not good health-wise. But it paid off that I like stood up and sacrificed my sleep to like play better and perform the next day.
Pretty much, I'll practice like 2 times a day, only because I already built up the dexterity that I needed to play. The more you practice, the less you could practice in the future, because you know you're so used to it. It's always good to take a break. People forget your body just can't run on empty fuels all the time. Just take a break.
Thanks a lot, man. Good luck in singles.
Thank you.
No problem. It's the best, man. It's the best Marth ever.
Yeah, I was a bit dehydrated when playing. People think that just sitting down and moving doesn't take energy. It takes mental energy.
Zay!
Solid East Coast Marth. Beautiful use of the inside forward air hitbox by Moon to get that down air.
Yeah. Moon is just playing this so well. That up B has a...
Oh, wow. Dude, Moon did like everything right.
Yeah.
No,
he's playing really clean, man.
Because he's super clean.
Dude, the Moon has just got him figured out.
Yeah. There was a textbook.
The Moon authored it.
He wasn't playing his best. So when I first started, it was pretty hard for me too. Since we both played Marth, I understood his decisions and his concepts. He's really hard to fight. When he's on his game, trust me. So my next match is a qualifier for top 8, and I'm playing against one of the best players in the world, also known as Mango, also known as the GOAT, the Kid, the Buster. There's a lot of he does good or he does bad. Most of the time, he's always playing good.
I am Mango. I play melee.
Mango!
Smash is pretty hectic. It's kind of like you just play over and over, and like my theory is like you're trying to be perfect, but it's impossible to be perfect in this game. I really believe that, and that's kind of that comes with the territory of like playing this game. It's like you know what you're getting yourself into. It's like kind of torture, but the game's so amazing that you put yourself through it. You know Ryan, the Moon's super cool, super homie guy from New York. DJ, I like both of them. I've known them for a long time. Both Ryan's hilarious. I love Ryan, and yeah. Two cool dudes. I like them both.
This is an amazing player. I'm pretty sure the fans will be behind both of the power backs, but he's more in favor to win. So hopefully I get him this time and I don't mess up.
Mango plays off of feel and base. Like, if I don't care how many frames or how long this move will take to come out, he's just gonna do it.
SoCal sends a Mango.
kind of force the opponent to think about lots of non-conventional options. You know, kind of just that moment of hesitation. Oh, is he dead? That's right.
Oh, he gets
him.
Again.
Overshot up smash. And
Yeah.
that was it. So, you know, I think if he had a little bit more discipline and experience in these situations, maybe he would be able to kind of like not give it up in the big moments.
Right.
Wow.
Because you took 1% of the magnifying glass. All right,
Can
Moon
Moon
right
do
now.
this? He had a 2-stock lead. Oh, this is big!
Oh, wow. That downer actually connects, but doesn't connect like juicy enough. And the Moon, what a tech from Mango. The Moon not covering everything.
That was a Mangle.
Yeah.
Mangle.
Moon looking for a forward smash on a roll in. The platform makes it a little awkward, but yeah, Moon gets game 4. Wow.
2-2.
Are we going to have another God sent down to the losers bracket here in winners quarters?
I got to be honest, the story of that game was pure shakiness from Mango.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm not really sure what's going on. Is the Moon the first person to be able to dodge all of these shine grabs? Is he actually a legend? That was a huge error by Mango. Not only missing what he down air.
Oh! It's no opportunity for Mango. He misses the shine, but Moon. He
No,
doesn't
no,
land on the
jump! How did he lose his jump?
He didn't land on the stage.
What a set. That was the shaky recognition from both players.
Honestly, the Moon himself, you know, usually much crispier combos than that. He's usually, you know, very good about killing foxes when
Moon's so
he gets
good.
his hand on him. And that is a, that's got to be disheartening for the Moon, man.
I think that he just, in that moment, showed his inexperience with the biggest stage. To me, what I saw that whole set is like Moon playing a really honest game with Mango and really going toe-to-toe.
But lacking
At the
confidence
very
in
end,
the big moments.
Yeah, and not only that, getting a little bit impatient and wanting the set to be over. Like, you know, even ending that one combo with a...
I'm not mad at anybody, even though I have the game face and I look angry, because I'm trying to focus. It felt good actually. So I'm getting closer and closer every time I play like one of the top 5. So eventually I'm bound to take a game. Well, no, a whole set. Already taking games. That's up to us to adapt on the fly. That's what makes pro players. They put in an environment where they may feel uncomfortable depending on the situation. It is up to you to get into the zone and figure out what you need to do to adapt to that environment, whether it's the crowd, whether it's you having the jitters, or it's just an internal thing. Like, just get it together and play it to your best. Normally, when I go in lower bracket, I just see it as, all right, I'm already in losers, don't worry about winners anymore. But it's still the same thing. Some people call it like the alternative success bracket, which it really is. It really is. And the good thing is, if you do go in losers early, nobody can actually discredit your wins, right? Because when you go into losers, you're going to fight a lot of hard players. There's only 4 people that can make it into top 8 on the winner's side. There's no running away from amazing players. Once you're that far in bracket, no matter who you get, you better play your A game. My next match is extremely hard. These people have beaten me multiple occasions. Never beat Mewtwo King. So Mewtwo King is in favor to win. And that's going to be really rough just to beat Jason. I just have to get the jitters out of me and just try to play to my best potential.
I always like playing tough opponents. It feels rewarding when you get the win. You like write it in your little resume. Like, this is who I beat, and this is who I lost to. Potentially beating a top 5 player, that brings more exposure to you, and I feel like that will help my chances to find a sponsorship, because they can invest in somebody that they know may like blossom or grow in the community. Like, if this guy took Mango to last stock, last game, he's the real deal. He could potentially beat this person. He could do it. We could give him a chance.
Moon. Oh.
Spaces the forward smash. That was actually such a great move selection to keep Sheik up in the air.
Yeah. Oh, the chain's out. This is actually really frustrating for Marth to deal with, I think. Oh my god. Oh,
for dear life,
jeez.
and I think he's dead.
I don't know if he's a jump. Yeah. Wow, Mew2King really preying on all the really good Sheik Marth situations here.
Yeah. Moon's so good on offense. I think that his defense is just like not quite there at the level of the. You know, that's probably the next frontier for him. I don't know. I guess I just don't see that as his strong point.
Mew2King, what's he got? Oh, okay. Yes, I mean, you know.
Nice up tilt.
Of course, Sheik's got good hitboxes, but Martha's a. Oh wow, he just grabs him.
Ouch. This has been pretty brutal. Yeah, second time, just grabs.
Yep. Wow.
2 clean 2 stocks in a row. Like I think that this does feel doable until Mew2King's offense starts up and he's just.
Oh yeah, it's so just solid. No, I think the fact that Mew2King is smiling is probably a bad sign for the man. Mew2King's happy. It's like ooh.
He's definitely a whole other beast. Nice.
Yeah.
The Moon is the dodge grab
phenomenon.
He has dodged 5 Mew2King grabs in a row, and you saw him versus Mango. He could not get shine grabbed.
Yeah.
He's a legend.
He's a legend.
And now the Hunter becomes the Hunted, as you mentioned.
Yep. All right, 1 stock apiece. This could be a really big game for the Moon. I think Mew2King was doing them a little faster.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's one of the.
Oh, no! Oh, this is gonna hurt.
That's a big turnaround.
No! No! Come on, Jason.
Oh man. Oh man. Whack. Mew2King showing him why he's king.
All right. And this is tough for Marth. I feel like Marth, you know, he does not have a great way to get back onto the stage. Oh, that one, yeah.
That was a read. The Moon is a literal god.
Sheik doesn't get super deadly long combos on Marth. Oh, he just rolls up.
Wow.
He just knows, you know, Marth, that's the thing. Marth usually wants the ledge there. And yeah, he just rolls up, waits it out.
Hard thing about playing Jason is we played so much, he starts to like nick and pick all my setups and he knows how to counter them. So going into the match, it was already tough knowing that Jason is like a really hard opponent. So I was like, it might be a high chance that I may lose, but there's also still a possibility that I could win. So I'm always going to try my hardest. I'm already there, so I might as well try. I'm not quite satisfied with my performance at Big House, but I'm also not that sad about it because I did place well. 9th is not as bad, but 9th is like the gatekeeper, so you're like, okay. But I wanted to get in the top 8. And when I did lose, it was like a bummer because it's like, my road ends here. It's like, you lost. That's it. The person that won gets rewarded. They advance further into bracket, and then all you could do is just watch or just cool down or go somewhere else and just relax and say improvement comes with losing. When you lose a lot, most likely you're going to improve. If you really want it, try to understand why you lost because you don't know what's safe or what's unsafe. And you also don't know if you're actually beating this player because they lack knowledge of the matchup or you're just that good. See if it pays off the next time you play that player. There's always next time. That's what always cheers me up. I always tell myself, there's always another tournament where I can try again. That's my replay value. That's why I play this game a lot. The replay value is really high. So I'm like, there's always another chance. There's always another chance. Anything can happen in life. I think I could do it. Say congrats to our whole crew. We just got partnership with Miami Heats. That's why we got the red logo now. I just got my jersey. And I think today, for me, is Misfits Jersey Appreciation Day. I'm flying to France today, and I'm just going to wear this jersey all day to show the appreciation that I have.
We're here in Michigan, and it's like, I'm pretty sure it's Dearborn, Michigan. And it's amazing. Like, you guys want to pick the event to go out to? Save up for this one, the Big House 7. We're at 6, but 7, lucky number 7 is going to be amazing too.